Hi, my name is Sarah from Oxygen Yoga and Fitness. Today I will be leading you through a 1-hour Freedom Flow yoga class. So we will get started on our backs, finding a comfortable Shavasana of your choice. Laying down on your spine, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Option to allow your legs to come long down the mat. Toes gently falling open towards the corners of the room. If this puts any pressure into your low back, another option is to take a bend towards your knees, placing your soles of the feet on the earth. Maybe drawing your arms long beside you, turning your palms down to face the ground for grounding. Or if you'd like, you can turn your palms up to the sky to receive, letting the fingers gently curl in towards the hand. Another option is to place your hands somewhere on your body that feels nourishing and supported for you. And taking these next few moments of stillness and in silence to begin to arrive in this space. Letting go of anything from earlier in your day, any to-do lists for later today or this week, and allowing yourself this next hour to be fully present and engaged in your body, in your breath, in movement and stillness. And starting to come to your physical body, maybe taking your awareness to all the areas where you feel your body heavy on the mat below you. And with every exhale breath, imagining these points softening a little deeper down into that connection. Fully supported by the earth below you. Giving yourself these next few breaths to find full and complete rest and relaxation. And taking your awareness towards your breath. Starting to observe each breath as it smoothly flows in and out of your body, just like an ocean wave. Each inhale drawing in feelings of lightness and spaciousness. And each exhale bringing a sense of release and letting go. And you can stay with your natural rhythm of breathing if you'd like, or I invite you to join with me in our Ujjayi Pranayama breath, which is a deep 4-second inhale through the nose, filling up the belly with air, feeling it rise and inflate like a nice big balloon. A slight pause at the top. And a slow and controlled 4-second exhale through the nose, fully emptying out the lungs, holding a slight space at the bottom. Inhaling deeply for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling fully for 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll pause here in stillness for a couple more full cycles of breath. And on your next inhaler, when you feel ready, please draw your arms up above head. Extend your legs long down the mat, pointing through the toes, reaching through your fingers and toes, little arch to your low back. Nice big good morning wake up stretch. And exhaling through an open mouth, drawing your arms through cactus, elbows stop in 90 degrees. Inhale, draws your knees into your chest, grabbing on top of your shins. Could either rock from side to side or take your knees in little circles, whichever feels best in your body. And stopping in the middle, taking your soles of the feet down towards the mat. Inhale, extends your right leg up towards the sky, grabbing behind the thigh, calf, or ankle. Drawing the leg into the body, feeling a stretch in the back of the leg and the hamstring. You can keep your left foot grounded if you'd like, or option to extend it long down the mat. Either staying in stillness, or you can take a couple breaths to point and flex the right foot, starting to roll the ankle out. Using each inhale here to lengthen a little further through the back of the leg. And each exhale allows you to draw that leg in a little closer to the body, taking 2 more full belly breaths. When you're ready, please release a little tension from behind the leg, bending into your right knee. For a spinal twist, right arm opens into cactus. Use your left hand to gently guide your right knee over towards the left. If you'd like, you can turn your gaze over the right shoulder, keeping your right shoulder and elbow rooted into the earth to anchor the twist. Breathing all the way into your low belly, finding some release through the low to mid back. And on your next inhaler, when you feel ready, please draw your right leg back through center. Taking your right sole of the foot down towards the mat. Big inhale, extends your left leg up to the sky. Grabbing behind the thigh, calf, or ankle, draw your leg into the body. Option to keep your right foot grounded, or you can extend it long down the mat. Either in stillness or taking a couple breaths to start to move around the left ankle, warming up through the joint. Keeping your shoulders and upper back nice and soft and relaxed on the earth. Take 2 more full belly breaths in this hamstring stretch. And when you're ready, please release some tension from behind the leg. Take a bend towards your left knee, open your left arm through cactus. Use your right hand to gently guide your left knee over to the right. Option to turn your gaze over the left shoulder in a spinal twist. Keeping your breathing nice and smooth, feeling a gentle opening across your chest. On your next inhale, please draw your left knee back through center. Draw both of your knees into your chest. Extend your legs up to the sky for happy baby. Flexing into the feet, turning your heels in, toes out. Bend your knees on the outside of the rib cage. You can either grab onto the inner thighs, option to grab the shins, the ankles, or the inside or outside arches of the feet. Keeping your tailbone pressed down into the mat. You can either stay in stillness, or if it feels nice for you, you can branch off into any movement or variation that feels good in your body. When you're ready, please meet back in stillness. Release the grip from your legs. Draw your toes and knees to touch. Roll all the way over onto your right side in a fetal recovery position. Pausing here for a breath. Maybe taking this time to set a positive intention for your practice today. And on your next inhale, please press into your left palm. Come all the way up into seated. Grab some water if you'd like, and we will meet in a tabletop position on all fours. So once you're ready, finding a tabletop position on all fours. Shoulders stack over top of your wrists, knees stack underneath the hips, and we'll just begin to draw little circular motions over those wrists. So there's really no wrong or right way to move here. Just starting to tune into any movement pattern that feels nice in your body. You can make figure eights or circles, maybe taking your hips from side to side. Starting to do a little check-in with how your body's feeling and maybe noticing any areas that are feeling a little extra sore or tight. And when you're ready, meeting back up in a neutral position, moving through a few cat-cows to warm up through the spine. As you inhale, slowly lengthen your sit bones up towards the sky. Allow your belly to soften. Draw your shoulders back. Lift up through the heart. Lift the chin. Exhale as you press into the palms. Start to tuck your tailbone down. Really round through the spine. Fill the space between your shoulder blades, gazing through the legs. Deep inhale to slowly arch and lengthen. Shoulders draw back. Open across your chest. Pull your heart through your biceps. Find that lift. And exhale to round, tuck your tailbone, firmly press into the palms, fill the space between your shoulder blades, gazing through the legs. Take 2 more breaths like that. Deep inhale to slowly arch and lengthen, shoulders drop back, pull your heart forward, and exhale to round. Beautiful, 1 more breath like that. Inhale to slowly arch and lengthen. Exhale to round. As you inhale, please return your spine to a neutral position. Find a little tone through your belly, drawing your belly button in and up towards the spine. As you inhale, please extend your right leg straight back behind you, flexing your foot, squaring off the hip so all 5 toes are facing down towards the mat. As you inhale, please draw that left bicep up by the ear, reaching up through the fingers. For my tight shoulder friends, you might want to open that arm a little wider so you can really keep that shoulder plugged onto your back. Take a deep belly inhale here to find that length and strength through the center line. As you exhale, draw your left elbow towards right knee underneath the body, contracting through the core, a little round through the spine. And inhale to straighten back out, find that reach and length. Beautiful, a couple more breaths like that. Exhale, knee to elbow underneath the body. Inhale to reach all the way back out, keeping that tone through your belly, nice neutral spine. Last one, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach and lengthen, holding here for 1 breath. See if you can lift that arm up a little higher. Tighten up through the core just a little bit more. Take 1 more full belly inhale. As you exhale, please slowly release your left hand and right knee down towards the mat. Switching over to the other side, inhale, extend your left leg straight back behind you, flexing into your foot, squaring off the hip. As you breathe in, please extend your right arm all the way up by the ear, holding here for a breath. Find that strength through the core, find that balance. Take a deep belly inhale. As you exhale, draw your right elbow towards left knee underneath the body, a little rounding through the spine. And inhale to slowly reach and lengthen all the way back out, pointer pose. Couple more like that. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to reach and lengthen. Beautiful, last one. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen, holding here for a breath. See if you can squeeze that arm up a little bit higher. Keep that nice tight core. Take 1 more full inhale. As you exhale, please release your right hand and left knee down towards the mat. Start to walk your hands back, coming to sit on your heels. Hands come onto the thighs, find a neutral spine. As you inhale, draw your shoulders back and up towards the ears. And exhale to release the shoulders away from your ears. 1 more breath like that. Inhale. Exhale. And starting to find a tone through the belly, interlace your fingers, start to press your arms forward in front of you, and then reach your arms up to the sky, push your biceps behind the ears, shoulders stay soft and away from the ears, and then as you breathe in, find a little lift up through the heart, gazing up towards the sky. Nice, feel that stretch in the chest. Take a full belly inhale here. As you exhale, release your arms open into cactus. Keep that lift up through the heart. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, start to round through the upper back. Tuck your chin to chest. Bring your palms to touch in front of you. Really stretch out through the arms. Inhale, open all the way back up through cactus. Lift up through the heart. Feel that openness across your chest. Exhale as you empty out the lungs, little rounding through the upper back. Back of your palms touch. And last one like that. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring the back of your palms to touch, rounding through the spine. Nice work. As you inhale, open all the way back up through that cactus shape. And exhale, take your arms down beside you. Slowly walk your hands forward a little further than your shoulders. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Please tuck your toes behind you. Inhale, extend your sit bones back and up towards the sky, downward facing dog. First down dog of our practice today. Take a few breaths for yourself, either in stillness or you can branch off into any little movement or variation that feels nice and delicious in your body. When you're ready, please meet back up in stillness. Find an inhale to come high onto your toes. Look towards your hands. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Gentle bend towards the knees. Allow your neck and head to fall heavy. Hands can stay on the earth if you'd like, or you can grab at opposite elbows, either in stillness or gently rocking from side to side, your choice. Using each exhale to allow you to melt a little deeper into this fold, dissolving even more tension through the backside of the body and the spine. Take one more full belly breath here. When you're ready, please release your hands back towards the mat. Take a bend towards your knees. Hands either come to the shins or thighs. As you inhale, press off into the legs to find a long spine, half lift, flat back extension. And exhale to slowly release back down into your fold. Couple more like that. Inhale, half lift, flat back extension. Exhale to soften and fold. And last one, inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale to soften and fold. Little bend to the knees, press through the feet, deep inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Palms touch above head, gaze follows your hands. Exhale, release your hands down through your heart, closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Pause here for a breath. Take a deep inhale here into your heart. As you exhale, release your arms all the way down by your side. Nice big inhale, arms reach up to the sky, gaze follows your hands, rotate your palms back, take a nice stretch back through the shoulders. Couple more like that. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, nice circle back. Last one, deep inhale. This time as you exhale, stretch your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers, start to press your arms towards the back of your mat. Tucking your tailbone down, so I've got this nice neutral low back, feeling that stretch and openness in my shoulders and chest. Take one more full belly inhale. As you exhale, release your hands to your low back and intertwine your fingers. Inhale to reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, big swan dive down into your forward fold. As you inhale, please find your half lift, flat back extension. Exhale, hands come down towards the mat. Take a big step back into your high plank pose. Fingers spread nice and wide. Press into your palms, slightly puff up through the upper back. Little tuck of your tailbone down. As you inhale, start to shift your weight towards the front of your mat. Soften your knees towards the earth. Elbows come in nice and tight as you slowly lower all the way down to your bellies. For 3, 2, and 1. Tops of the feet down onto the mat. Shoulders draw down and away from the ears. Inhale to peel your chest up off the mat, baby cobra. Stay really lifted up and out of your hips. And exhale to slowly release back down. Couple more breaths like that. Inhale to lift, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. Beautiful, last one. Inhale to lift, baby cobra. This time holding for a breath. Really think about dragging your palms back to find that nice lift up and out of your hips. Take one more full inhale here. Exhale to connect your forehead back down to the mat. Please tuck your toes behind you, press through all fours, sit bones back and up, downward facing dog. As you inhale, please come high onto your toes. Look towards your hands, walker. Step your feet to meet your hands in a forward fold. Inhale to find your half lift, flat back extension. Exhale to soften and fold, gentle bend to the knees, press through the feet. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up, palms touch above head, gaze follows your hands. Exhale to release your hands down through your heart. Take your arms down by your side, nice big inhale, arms reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, coming back down into your forward fold, leading with the heart. Inhale, half lift, flat back extension. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Take a big step back into your plank pose. Option to drop your knees or keep them lifted as you exhale, lower halfway or all the way through chaturanga, elbows in tight. Inhale for your baby cobra, option for your up dog, tops of the feet on the earth, thighs lifted. Exhale over the toes, sit bones to sky, down dog. Beautiful, as you inhale, please extend your right leg back and up towards the sky. Flexing into the foot, bend into your knee, press your right heel over towards the left. Think about stacking your right hip on top of the left hip. Take a full breath here. Both shoulders stay square down towards the mat. As you inhale, draw that knee back through neutral, stretch into the right leg, look towards your hands. Exhale to step your right foot through to meet your hands in a long runner's lunge. Soften your left knee down towards the mat. Deep inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Low crescent lunge, and as you exhale, sink a little deeper into the hips. Arms open through cactus. Nice work holding here for a breath. Really squeeze those shoulders back in together. This time as you inhale, please reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, right arm floats underneath the right thigh. Take a little side stretch over towards the right. And inhale to come all the way back through center. Couple more like that. Exhale, little side stretch. Keep that torso leaning back. Inhale all the way through center. Last one. Exhale, little side stretch over towards the right. Inhale to come all the way back through center. As you exhale, please take your hands to frame the right leg. Start to stretch your right leg long as you flex into the foot. Pull the toes up towards the shin. Keep that nice length through the spine. So I'm thinking about dragging my right hip back and up so that I can really get that full stretch into the hamstring. Take a deep inhale, try to lengthen a little further through the spine. Exhale, see if you can just come a little bit lower over that leg. You got 2 more full breaths here. Last breath. As you inhale, please bend all the way back into your right knee. Heel toeing your right foot over to the right side of the mat. Heel is turned in slightly, toe is turned out. Left hand comes underneath the shoulder. Use your right hand on the inside of the thigh to press the knee open as you rotate your chest over towards the right. You can feel free to stay here if you'd like, your option to reach your right arm back, bending into the left knee, grabbing on the top of the foot, pulling your heel in towards the sit bone. Feel that spicy stretch through that left thigh. Take a full cycle of breath here. And when you feel ready, reach that right arm all the way back up and around. Tuck your left toes if they're not already. Lift your left knee up off the earth. Firmly press down through the palms. It'll lift up through the shoulders, and then draw that right knee all the way into your chest. Hold here for a breath. Feel that strength in your core. Nice work. Last inhale. Exhale, tap that right foot down, press it back and up, downward facing dog. Option to hold, or you can move through a vinyasa. Little bend to the knees. Inhale, slowly ripple forward up your spine into plank. Option to drop the knees or keep them lifted. Exhale to lower through chaturanga. Inhale for either baby cobra or option for your up dog. And exhale over the toes, sit bones to sky, downward facing dog. As you inhale, please extend your left leg back and up to the sky. Flexing into the left foot, bend the knee. Think about pressing your left heel over towards the right. Holding here for a breath. Both shoulders are square towards the mat. Stay lifted up and out of the shoulders. As you inhale, please draw your left knee back through center. Extend your leg up to the sky. Exhale to step your left foot through to meet your hands in a long runner's lunge. Dropping your right knee down towards the mat. Deep inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, open your arms through cactus. Stay really lifted up and out of the hips. Hold here for a breath. Beautiful. As you inhale, little lift up through the hips, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, left arm flows underneath the thigh, little side stretch to the left. Inhale to come all the way back through center. Couple more like that. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Inhale to come all the way back through center. As you exhale, please take your hands down to frame the left leg. Start to stretch your left leg long as you flex into the foot. Stay really long through the side body, so I'm continuously dragging that left hip back and up as I reach my heart forward, getting that maximum stretch through the hamstring. Take a couple more full breaths here, using your breath to massage out any of that tightness and tension you're feeling. Beautiful. As you inhale, please bend back into your left knee. Heel to your left foot over towards the left. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Use your left hand on the inner thigh to press the knee open as you rotate your chest. Feel that stretch in the outer hip. You're more than welcome to stay here if you'd like. Or option to reach that left arm back, open across your heart, bend into the back knee, grab for the top of the foot, pull that heel into your sit bone in this nice juicy quad stretch. Take a full cycle of breath here. When you're ready, please release the grip from the right leg. Left arm comes all the way up and around. Hand underneath the shoulder. Tuck your right toes if they're not already. Lift your right knee up off the earth and then draw that left knee all the way into your chest. Pause here for a breath, little pit stop. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, step that left foot back to meet your right. Press it back and up. Downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, as you inhale, please come high onto your toes. Exhale, bring your knees to hover, press into the hands, sit bones hover over top of your heels. Really push the earth away from you with those palms. And then inhale as you start to straighten into the legs. Shift it all the way forward into a plank. Optional holder, exhale to lower through chaturanga. Inhale, back up to plank. And then exhale, press it back into that crouched position. Knees are hovering, sit bones come over top of the heels. Nice work, you got two more like that. Press into those feet, inhale to come forward, keep that core tight. Gaze forward, exhale to lower. Inhale, back up to plank. Exhale, press it back into that crouched position. Beautiful, you got one more like that. Inhale to shift forward. Option, drop the knees. Exhale to lower. Inhale, back up to plank. Exhale, press it back into that hovered position. And then inhale, straighten into your legs, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here to come high onto your toes. Exhale to drop your knees towards the mat. Untuck your toes, press it back into a child's pose. Let your shoulders fall heavy, arms are nice and relaxed. Taking a few full breaths here. Take another full cycle of breath in your child's pose. And when you're ready, walk your hands forward slightly, spread your fingers really wide, tuck your toes behind you, extend those sit bones back and up into our downward facing dog. From your down dog, as you inhale, please extend that right leg back and up towards the sky. As you exhale, start to shift forward into plank. Draw that right knee into your chest nice and strong. Inhale, slowly press it all the way back and up, three-leg dog. Couple more like that. Exhale to shift forward, knee to chest. Inhale, press it back and up, three-leg dog. Beautiful, last one. Exhale, bring it forward. This time, hold here for a breath. Really press into those palms, hug that knee in a little closer. Gaze forward and exhale, step your right foot through to meet your hands in a long runner's lunge. Left hand comes underneath the shoulder. As you inhale, open your right arm up towards the sky in a twist. And exhale, threads that right arm underneath the thigh. Shoulders come square to the mat. Couple more like that. Inhale, open, twist. Exhale. Last one, inhale, open, twist. So you're more than welcome to drop that back knee down at any time or start to come really light on those light fingertips. Maybe just one fingertip comes down to the mat, and then take a big belly inhale, slowly come all the way up, shoulders stack over top of your hips. Great work. Exhale, slowly hinge forward. Left hand underneath the shoulder, right arm and gaze up to the sky. Use those nice strong core muscles. Inhale to lift all the way back and up. Hold here for a breath. See if you can reach that right arm back a little further. Take a big inhale. Both arms reach up by the ears. Shoulders square to the top of your mat. As you exhale, start to hinge forward at your hips. Palms face down. Reach your hands back towards the back of your mat. Nice long spine. And then inhale, palms flip up. Start to lift up through the chest to reach your arms up. Open across the heart. Exhale, little hinge forward. Flow those arms back. And inhale to lift all the way up. Beautiful, last one. Exhale, press it back. Inhale to lift. This time as you exhale, please draw your hands down through heart center. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, little hinge forward, and exhale, start to twist towards the right thigh. Keeping that nice long spine. My torso is at 45 degrees. So for this one, there's lots of space between my left elbow and the thigh. I'm getting a nice sizzle into the core. Take another full cycle of breath here. Beautiful. As you inhale, please rotate your chest back to square to the mat. And then deep inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, open through the chest. Nice big circle through the arms. Hands come down to frame the right leg. Walk your hands forward slightly. Come light onto those left toes. Big inhale, extends your left leg back and up towards the sky. Standing splits. Really press into that right foot. Find a nice lift up the leg to extend out through the left toes. Take 2 full cycles of breath here. Last inhale, and as you exhale, slowly release that left foot down to meet your right in a fold. Take a breath here, give those hips a little rock from side to side. When you're ready, hands come down to the mat in front of you. Please heel to your feet a little wider than your hips. Heels turn in slightly, toes turn out. As you inhale, start to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to bend into the knees. Sit bones come between the heels for Malasana Yogi Squat. Hands draw through heart center. Use your elbows to press the knees open, rooting evenly through all 4 corners of the feet. Take 2 full belly breaths here to start. Shoulders are away from the ears. Keep that lift up through the chest. And you can stay here in stillness if you'd like, or option to use that left elbow to press the left knee open. Deep inhale, right arm opens up to the sky in a twist. Exhale to draw your hands back through heart center. Use your right elbow on the inside of the right knee. Inhale, left arm opens up into a twist. Exhale, hands come back through center. One more time each side. Inhale, open, twist. Exhale. And last one. Inhale, open, twist. Exhale, hands draw through heart center. Take a deep belly inhale here. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat. Start to straighten into your legs. Come high onto your toes. Push your heels out and release them down so your feet are parallel to one another in a wide forward fold. Hands can either stay on the earth in front of you, you can thread them through the legs, or grabbing at opposite ankles, use the strength of your biceps to pull the crown of your head down towards the mat. Take a couple full belly breaths here, feeling that stretch up your hamstrings. And when you're ready, please release your hands back to the mat in front of you. Turn your heels in slightly, toes turn back out. Take a generous bend towards the knees. Keep those legs really bent. Start to lift up through the torso into your goddess pose. Arms come nice and wide, lean that torso back, and then give yourself a little hug. Inhale, stretch into the legs. Exhale, open back up, arms come nice and wide. Nice work, couple more like that. Inhale, give yourself a little hug, open across the chest. Exhale, sink low into those legs. Last two, inhale. Exhale. Last one like that. Inhale, give yourself a little hug. This time as you exhale, slowly push your hips back, release back into that wide forward fold. Hands come down towards the mat. Inhale to find your half lift, flat back extension. Hands come down to the mat. You can either step it into a plank or a little bend towards the knees, hop it all the way back through chaturanga. Inhale for your baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale over the toes, sit bones to sky, down dog, beautiful. Pausing here for a breath. On your next inhale, please extend your left leg back and up towards the sky. As you exhale, come forward into plank, left knee draws into the chest, nice tight core. Inhale, press it all the way back and up, three-leg dog. Exhale to come forward, left knee to chest. Inhale, three-leg dog. And last one, exhale to come forward, knee to chest, hold here for a breath. Pull that knee in a little bit closer, gaze forward. Nice work. On your next exhale, step that left foot through to meet your hands, long runner's lunge. Keeping that right hand underneath the shoulder, deep breath in, left arm opens up to the sky in a twist. Exhale to thread your left arm underneath the thigh, shoulders come square. Couple more like that. Inhale, open, twist. Exhale. Beautiful, last one. Inhale, open, twist. Option to drop the back knee down or you can keep it lifted. Start to get really light on those right fingertips. Maybe just one fingertips on the ground now. And then press into those feet. Nice big inhale to rise all the way up. Good stuff. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Reach that right arm out. Fingertips touch the earth. Left arm and gaze up to the sky. One more like that. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Exhale to hinge back forward. And last one, inhale to lift all the way up. Nice work. Reach that left arm back a little further. On your next inhale, both arms reach up by the ear, high crescent lunge. Good stuff. As you exhale, start to hinge forward at the hips. Come high onto those back toes. Reach your arms towards the back of your mat. Nice, powerful inhale. Flip those palms up. Reach your arms up, open across the heart. Exhale to hinge, nice long spine. Powerful fingers. So they're spread really wide and I'm really stretching them back. Couple more like that. Inhale to lift, arms reach up. Feel that energy and breath as it moves through the body. Exhale. Nice work. Last inhale, arms reach all the way up. As you exhale, hands draw down through heart center. Inhale to lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, start to hinge forward. Torso up 45 degrees, and then begin to twist towards the left leg. So I'm really lengthening through the spine. My low ribs are hugged into the pelvis, feeling that strength through the core and into the legs. Shoulder blades are squeezing together on the back. Take two more full belly breaths. On your next inhale, please come all the way back through center. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Nice circle back through the arms. Take your hands down to frame the left leg. Walk your hands forward slightly. Inhale, extends your right leg up towards the sky. Standing splits. Really press into that left foot to lift up all the way through those right toes. Fold a little deeper over the leg. Take two more full belly breaths here. Last inhale. As you exhale, slowly release that right foot down to meet your left in a fold. Take a couple breaths, give those hips a little rock from side to side. From here, you can either bring your big toes to touch, little space in your heels, or keeping your feet spaced hips width apart, grab at opposite elbows or forearms. As you inhale, take a generous bend towards the knees. Start to lift up through the chest, open up for Utkatasana chair pose. Start to push your arms back behind you. Stay low into the legs. Nice work. Take a full breath here. As you inhale, please press through the feet, stretch through the spine, nice circle back through the arms. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands draw through heart center as you sink back into your chair pose. From here, please shift your weight over towards your left leg. As you inhale, right knee draws into the chest, straighten back into the left leg. Exhale, start to hinge at your hips, press that right leg back, warrior three. Hips are nice and square, feeling that strength through the core and the glutes. As you inhale, press into your left leg, right knee draws all the way back into the chest. Exhale, press back through chair pose. And inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Mini back bend, staying really lifted out of the hips. Exhale, sink back, Utkatasana chair pose. This time shifting your weight into the right leg. Inhale, left knee draws to your chest as you straighten the right leg. Exhale, start to hinge from your hips. Stretch that left leg back behind you. And inhale to slowly rise all the way back up, left knee to chest. Exhale, bend into the knees, press through chair pose. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, mini back bend. Beautiful, one more time each side. Exhale, sink down through your chair pose. Shifting your weight to the left leg, inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, slowly press it back, warrior three. This time holding here for a couple breaths. Really stay lifted up and out of that left hip. Rooting evenly through all four corners of your left leg. Kick out through that right heel as you lengthen through the crown of your head, finding maximum length through the spine, just like our pointer pose at the beginning of class. Feeling that stability coming from the core. Take 2 more full belly breaths here. Beautiful, last inhale. Exhale, see if you can lengthen a little further, and then inhale, draw that right knee all the way back into the chest. As you lift up through the spine, exhale, press back through your chair pose. Inhale, straighten into the legs, arms reach up, open across your heart, mini back bend. Exhale to sink back, Utkatasana. This time pressing into your right leg. Inhale, left knee draws into your chest. Exhale, slowly press that left leg back, warrior three, Virabhadrasana. Getting nice and long through the center of your body. Keep pressing into the palms, keep rooting through that right foot and really kick out through the left heel. Nice work, you got 2 more full, strong breaths here. On your next inhale, please draw your left knee back into your chest. As you lengthen through the spine, exhale, last time sink down through your chair pose. Inhale, straighten into the legs, open across your heart, and exhale, big swan dive down into your forward fold. As you inhale, please find your half lift, flat back extension. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Take a big step back into your plank pose. Option to drop the knees or keep them lifted lower halfway or all the way through chaturanga. Inhale for your baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale over the toes, sit bones to sky, downward facing dog. From your down dog, as you inhale, please come high onto your tippy toes. Exhale as you empty out the lungs, ground down through the heels. One more like that. Inhale, high on toes. Exhale to ground the heels. From your downward facing dog, as you inhale, please extend your right leg back and up towards the sky. Look towards your hands. Exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs, long runner's lunge. As you inhale, please come high into your back toe. Pivot on the back foot, place it down so it's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Right hand comes to the inside of the right ankle. Inhale, left arm and gaze up to the sky, extended side angle. So if you feel like you're crunching it all through the right side body, option to take that right elbow on top of the thigh for a little bit more support. Taking one more full cycle of breath here. See if you can come a little deeper into that right leg. And then as you inhale, firmly root through the feet, lift all the way up, arms come parallel towards your mat, warrior two. Opening across the chest, stay rooted evenly through both feet. Nice long spine. Take a deep inhale here. Start to straighten into your right leg. Give yourself a little hug. Gaze up towards the sky. Press those arms back, and then arms come back out parallel towards the mat. Bend into the right knee, warrior two. Couple more like that. Inhale, stretch that front leg. Give yourself a little hug. Open across the chest. Burst it open, warrior two. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Last one like that. Inhale. Exhale, press it back, warrior two. This time as you inhale, please straighten into your front leg. Start to shift your hips back as you reach that right arm forward. Get really long through the side body. Pause here for a breath. Take one more full belly inhale. Exhale for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Back of your right hand to the inside of the right leg. Left arm and gaze up to the sky. If you feel like you need a little bit more support, you're more than welcome to lightly rest that right hand on top of the right leg. Rooting down evenly through both feet. Continue to open across the chest. Get evenly long through both sides of your body. Take two full belly breaths here to start. On your next inhale, please press through the feet, slowly rise all the way up. Use that core, Joan of Arc. Left hand to the hamstring, right arm and gaze up towards the sky as you shine that side body up. Exhale, slowly go all the way back down into your triangle pose. Hips go back, feel that length through the side body. Arms reach in opposite directions. Press into those feet. Inhale to slowly lift up, Joan of Arc. Left hand to the hamstring, shining the right side of your body up to the sky. And exhale to slowly press back, Trikonasana. Beautiful, last one like that. Inhale to rise, Joan of Arc. Exhale to hinge, triangle pose. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, take your left hand down towards the mat. Hop the left foot in slightly. Right hand comes a foot in front of your right foot. As you inhale, slowly start to lift your left leg up. Flex the foot, start to open your hip. So I'm trying to stack my left hip on top of the right. If and when you feel balance, left hand comes to the hip. If and when you feel balanced there, left arm up to the sky, floating half moon pose. You can hold here if you'd like, or option to bend into your top leg. Reaching for the top of the foot, start to kick your foot in towards your hand. Holding here for 3 full breaths. Nice work. Continue to stay open through the chest, really rooting down into all 4 corners of the right leg. Last full breath. And on your next inhale, slowly release back out if you found the grip. Exhale brings your left hand and left foot down towards the earth in a forward fold. Take a couple breaths, give those hips a rock from side to side. And meeting back up in stillness as you inhale, please find your half lift, flat back extension. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. You can either step into your down dog or flow through a vinyasa, lowering through chaturanga. Inhale for your baby cobra or up dog. And exhale over the toes, sit bones to sky, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, on your next inhale, please extend your left leg back and up to the sky. Exhale, steps your left foot through to meet your hands in a long runner's lunge. Coming up high into your back toes, pivot on your back foot, press it down so it's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Left hand to the inside of the left ankle. Inhale, right arm and gaze up towards the sky, extended side angle. If you need a little bit more support, you're more than welcome to take that left elbow on top of the left thigh. Take 2 full belly breaths here, continuing to root down through the outer edge of the back foot. On your next inhale, please press firmly through the legs. Slowly rise all the way up. Warrior two, opening across the collarbones. See if you can come a little deeper down into that front leg. Inhale, give yourself a little hug, straighten into the left leg. Open your heart up towards the sky, and exhale, arms burst open, bend back into the knee, warrior two. Couple more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Nice work, moving nice and smooth with your breath. You got one more like that. Inhale, give yourself a little hug. Exhale, open up, warrior two. As you inhale, please straighten into your left leg. Start to shift your hips back as you reach that left arm forward. Get really long through the side body. Hold here for a breath. Feel that little sizzle in your core. Take one more inhale. Exhale for triangle pose. Left hand comes to the inside of the leg. Right arm and gaze up to the sky. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Take 2 breaths here to start. Tucking your tailbone down underneath you. Grow a little longer through both sides of your body evenly. As you inhale, please firmly press into the feet. Use that nice strong core to rise all the way up, Joan of Arc. Right hand to the hamstring, shining the left side of your body up to the sky. Exhale, first lengthen as you hinge your hips back for Trikonasana. Left hand to the inside of the leg, right arm up to the sky. Couple more like that. Deep inhale to slowly rise, Joan of Arc. Exhale to flow it back, Trikonasana. Last one, inhale. Exhale, back triangle pose. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, please take your right hand down towards the mat. Hop that right foot in slightly. Left hand comes about a foot in front of your left foot. Inhale to float your right leg up for floating half moon pose. Try to stack your right hip on top of the left. If and when you feel balance, maybe right hand to the hip. If and when you feel balance there, maybe right arm all the way up to the sky. Continue to press down through that left foot, really kick out through the right heel. Stay if you'd like, or you can bend into the right knee. Reaching for the top of the foot, start to kick your foot in towards your hand. Take 3 full belly breaths from wherever you are. Finding that strength and balance. Staying with your nice smooth breathing. And if you found a grip of your leg on your next inhale, please slowly release all the way back out. Exhale takes your right hand and right foot down towards the mat, meeting up in a forward fold. Take a breath here, give those hips a little rock. On your next inhale, please find your half lift flat back extension. Exhale takes your hands down towards the mat. You can either step into a down dog or flow through one final vinyasa, lowering through chaturanga. Inhale for your baby cobra or up dog. And exhale over the toes, sit bones to sky, downward facing dog. From your down dog, as you inhale, please come high onto your toes. Exhale, drops your knees towards the mat, untuck the toes, press it back, child's pose. Take a few breaths here, starting to come back to your breath and to your body. Feeling each inhale as it moves up the backside of your body, expanding through the ribs. And feeling each exhale as it allows those hips to melt a little deeper over top of your heels. And using this child's pose to start to come back to your breath and to your body. Feeling each inhale as it moves through the backside of the body, expanding through the ribs, the chest, and the throat. And feeling how each exhale brings that sense of release through the body, allowing your hips to melt a little further over the heels. Using each inhale as a guide to allow you to come a little deeper inside of yourself. And using each exhale to allow you to settle into that space. Taking a few more still and mindful breaths here. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Hands come onto your thighs, deep inhale, shoulders drop back and up towards the ears. And exhale to release your shoulders away from the ears. Taking one more breath like that. Inhale. Exhale. And whenever you're ready, we will make our way onto our backs for our final Shavasana. Grabbing some water if you'd like. And coming all the way down to lay on your spine. Please begin with your knees into your chest. Start to take a little rock from side to side. And whenever you're ready, you can allow those legs to come all the way over towards the left. Right arm draws into cactus as you gaze towards the right arm in a spinal twist. Taking 2 full belly breaths here. As you inhale, please draw your knees all the way back through center. Exhale allows your knees to drop towards the right, turning your gaze to the left spinal twist. Take 2 full belly breaths here. And on your next inhale, bringing both knees all the way back through center. You can either take your soles of the feet down towards the mat or extend your legs all the way long down the mat. Arms can be wherever feels most comfortable for you, maybe down beside you or up above head. And starting to relax through all the muscles of the body. Relaxing into the feet and the ankles and the legs. Relaxing into the hips, feeling them melt a little deeper into the mat with each exhale. Relaxing into the belly, staying focused and present with a gentle rise and fall of each breath. Relaxing across the chest and collarbones, through to the shoulders, feeling them heavy away from the ears. Following that softness all the way down the arms, through to the palms and the fingers. And even relaxing through the muscles of the face. Unclenching your jaw, removing the tongue from the roof of your mouth, relaxing the space between your brows. Taking this time to really soak in and enjoy all these beautiful moments of stillness. Taking in all the wonderful benefits of your practice. Appreciating this time to be fully present, knowing that there's nowhere else more important to be than here right now. And taking a few more full cycles of breath in your Shavasana. On your next inhaler, when you feel ready, please start to invite little movements back into your bodies, wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe rocking your head from side to side. As you breathe in, please draw your knees back into your chest one final time. Roll over onto your right side, pressing into the left palm. Make your way up into a seated cross-legged position. And finding a long spine, taking one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Take a few full, mindful, and conscious breaths, expressing some gratitude for taking this time out of your day for yourself. And repeating silently to yourself or out loud Oxygen's mantra, I love my life.